everybody. This is Keo, and I'm here with this other guy.
What's up? Say June.
Okay, yeah, what's up, June? And I'll clip those together so it seems like there was no long pauses there.
Oh, you should just leave it.
We're a video game podcast called Binch Bros, and we are here to talk about video games. Our common theme so far has been talking about how good 2017 is in the early months of video games. Also, we just completely annihilate a game.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time. Are you?
I mean, sometimes we do, but it's like these are chances. These are like common tropes that we do, I think, and then we do have like our little bits too. But yeah, those are awful. Also, sorry, not awful. Maybe they are, but
they're probably awful.
But yeah, welcome. What's up, June? It's been a while too. Jesus, it's
been once
again.
a week, man.
It's always
like I only talk to you during podcasts now.
Same, but I haven't talked to anyone else either. Like it's been like ever since I've been working. I just have can I say a dry spell for playing video games? Like every time I want to like pick up that controller for my PS4 and whip open like Persona 5 or like Horizon, I start it and then I'm like, you know what?
Yo, I get
really
that.
Don't want to play right now.
Yo, I've been watching just a lot of anime recently. I've been I watched me and my friend Ginevra. We finished Scum's Wish, which is
nice. Okay.
Pretty good anime. I don't know. What else have I been doing? I've been
just everything besides video gaming.
Let's see. The other day, because I like listening to podcasts, right? I mean, that's why I do a podcast, because I like podcasts.
Yeah, same.
So I had podcasts lined up. I really wanted to listen to them, but I feel terrible just listening to a podcast. I can't sit there and listen to a podcast without doing something else.
Yeah,
my
I know what you mean.
eyes need to be. My brain has to be doing something besides listening to a podcast. So I play video games, but I didn't have a video game to play, so I have a save file on Persona for the secret boss. So I go in there and fight the secret boss on different difficulties. Yeah. With my loadout, I just want to try that out. But what have I been playing besides that? I did jump back into what is it? Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, because
I did see that.
Yeah, that's a game I can turn my brain off for. Just like grind. It's just grinding. I just needed something. I tried to do that with Mass Effect, but that's a game you need to give a little bit more of attention to. So it didn't really work.
You kind of need something. If you're going to listen to podcasts and do something else, it has to be something that's not really taxing to your brain.
I've already beaten that game, but there's just so much incidental
you have to pay attention
bullshit.
A lot, right?
Yeah, there's such bullshit in that game that you have to keep track of, and it's annoying. It makes me really not want to return to that game, which sucks because I like a lot of things about that game.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give Mass Effect a rounding applause for it's just sticking around there. After all its shit, it's been tossed on and everything. It's still kicking.
Yeah, they're
good for you, Mass Effect.
They're trying to fix
BioWare.
It's cool. Yeah, I like their approach. Their press statement was really cool, where they addressed the shortcomings of the game and how they're going to work at it. I mean,
that's good.
If you look at it, it's clear that this game was rushed out. And I don't even know if EA is to blame. I think it's BioWare. I think BioWare internally just needed to hit their deadline. And so they did.
Yeah.
And they didn't finish the game. And now they're fixing it. So honestly, maybe in a year from now, the game's going to be a solid 8,
Wow, nice.
7.5 maybe.
Okay, 7.5 sounds a bit about it. But at that point, I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's definitely like not even close to anywhere near the top 50.
Yeah.
Of like games this year, probably. No, maybe it's in the top 50.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, this year, yeah, we got a few games we could go through, but
yeah,
yeah.
Every time a game comes out this year, it seems like it's another great one.
Yeah.
You know,
it's ridiculous.
So
yeah.
I mean, especially if it's Japanese. But speaking of Japanese games, did you hear about the new Namco Bandai game reveal?
Ooh, no, I have not.
So, in the most cynical way possible, they just put out this very short 2D animated, like, it's a really cool video, but you don't really get to see what the game's about. And it said, prepare to dine. And so, obviously, it makes you go, is this Dark Souls? Like, are you doing right? Prepare to die? Is Dark Souls?
Die. I thought you said dine, and
I did say dine.
Okay,
but so I'm thinking Namco about dinner. Bandai, right? Who published Dark Souls?
Oh,
so
right.
It's definitely
a
not a coincidence that they. But it turns out it's got nothing to do with Dark Souls. It's being released by what's that company's name? Well, it's made by the guy who made God Eater, which is a game I never played, but I think it plays like Monster Hunter. Anyway.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this game, let me read you what it says, because it seems pretty dope. I'm into it. It's going to come out next year.
If it's what I'm looking at,
it's called Code Vein.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like got this, like, I love the character designs, first of all. They got this anime look to it, but it's not like cel shaded.
Looks a bit Russian. Russian.
She's got, well, it's her hat, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm seeing. That's like, it screams Russian to me.
The lady has a really cool, like, there's a lady and a guy. I think you could probably play as either of them, or maybe you create your own character.
Neither.
Yeah, maybe those are just like stock, like, hey, this is the type of character you can make. But you play as vampires. Is that dog loud? I have the windows closed, but can you still hear it?
I can hear. He's like subtly there.
He's just a German Shepherd, man. I can't control him.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think one thing we need to do for sure is if he is like barking, whatever, we do have to acknowledge that it is in the podcast, or else like people that are listening are gonna be like, around saying, what the hell?
So every time I start podcasting for some reason, and it's only when I'm podcasting or recording of some kind, like because I was streaming earlier.
Yeah.
And he was doing it then too. But this dog,
that's like the curse. Yeah, that's the other curse of like as a content creator.
He's a jerk. I don't know what his deal is. He always is so annoying.
He just realizes, oh, what's that smell? It smells like June's either podcasting or streaming. I better bark now.
Yeah. What a little jerk. Or sometimes I'll be watching something, right? And it'll be getting real good. And then he'll start barking.
Tears start forming up, and you just hear a dog subtly.
Honestly,
bark.
I'm chill with it because I've gotten used to it. But I understand that, like, in a recording, it might be annoying. So
yeah.
So that's a shame.
Eventually, when we move to our new studio and everything, that will change. So in the future, guys. But for right now, we're gonna have to deal with it. So
that'd be so cool, Kia. That'd be so cool to record in a studio with where we each have our like own mic and a headset and we're around a desk and we can like look at each other and
just proper studio equipment.
Maybe we'll be filmed, and then we can have like B-roll playing in the background of the games we're talking about.
If we're gonna be filmed, I guess I gotta put on my clothes then.
Oh yeah. I'm being waist down. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm still wearing Superman pajamas.
Okay, so that's true. Just wear a suit at the top, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But talk more about Code Vein.
Yeah. So what was the descriptor? It was something like it's gonna be a dungeon crawling action hardcore action RPG.
Yeah. I love action RPGs. As you can,
I love everything about this game so far. It seems cool. I don't know how it plays though.
I love the way it looks. Like
the way it looks. Cool. Yeah, it's got
the monster that they have on their website, Bandai Namco .com or whatever. And the code Vein.
It's Bandai Namco.
Bandai.
I knew that sounded crazy. You said Bankai.
Bankai?
You said Bankai Namco.
Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco.
My bad. There's like a...
I was trying to figure out why that sounded crazy. I was like, I heard something weird, but I don't know what it is. I was like, you said Namco.
I'm glad we addressed it because it's just going to keep happening. But yeah, no, there's a monster in the back. It looks like almost like a Shinigami in Death Note, kind of.
Okay, like
Ryuk, yeah.
Or what's the lady Shinigami? What was that one? Is it a lady? That one?
Yeah, I think it's the white one, right?
Yeah, the one that's friends with
Misa. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I feel like she just had like a single letter name.
Yeah, I do too.
Like Ray.
Something.
I don't know. I feel like it does start with an R.
I think it's Ray. Yeah.
Anyways,
Rin,
yeah, it looks
Rin maybe.
Rin. Yeah.
Is it Rin?
I think. Let me just, well, anyways, I'm gonna look it up, but it looks like like pretty much like Ryuk. It looks pretty cool. I like the way it looks.
So like you're playing as these vampires, and I think you fight these monsters, and I think you drink their blood. I think that's part of the mechanics. It's got kind of a cool like
more blood vials.
Stylish gothic, I would say. It's like kind of like, it's not like gothic elegant, like
it's not
Bloodborne. Yeah. It's like this like apocalyptic like look, but then everyone's got like black leather.
I mean, I haven't played it, but it's like Castlevania. Can I say that? Like a bit like that?
Sure. It's like it almost I've been playing a lot of Persona 5, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
Of course.
Best game. And like, you know how the anime, like, you know how it looks like an anime that's like playing? And this game kind of gives me that vibe too. It looks like an anime kind of. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem cel-shaded or anything.
No.
Really cool. Like, I love the way the faces, the character faces look.
So far, right? With the character the female character we see in the front.
Yeah, the female and the male, they both have this very anime look.
I want to see more.
It's not mind-blowing. Yeah, there's no video footage yet.
I see that. Images.
Yeah, they released all these screenshots, and it looks really cool.
It does look a bit like it has an anime feel to it.
Yeah, but it's not
like the hair
shaded.
and like the eyes. They definitely come out.
And I love that style for video games. I honestly cool. Like the Last of Us or Horizon Zero Dawn, like that sort of like realism.
Yeah,
that's not gonna look very good later. You know what I mean? As video games.
Whoa! Sorry.
Oh, you just screamed.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw like an image of like the chick in with the Russian hat.
Yeah,
and she's just like, she looks crazed. She's smiling.
I thought you saw like a rat in your house or something.
Well, I mean, he comes around every so often. I'm used to him. But no, I just see her. She's like,
yeah, she looks cool. Yeah, you're vampires. I don't know. We don't know anything about it. We can't really talk about it because we don't know too much about it. But from
we can
what I
analyze with the freaking pictures, because these pictures. Let me send you.
It looks cool. She's rad. I want to play as her.
I don't know if you've seen these. I'm sending a link to you.
Right.
And just go to like the media section and just look at all the pictures.
I might have seen these. I might be looking at these. Oh wait, I have to type in my birth date apparently.
Yes, you are of the age of 18 and older.
I like it better when it's a drop-down menu, so I can just drop the year to like 1950 something. Yeah. I was looking at these exact pictures. Okay.
Yeah, they were pretty sick. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, I like. I really do enjoy the aesthetic, the look. It seems every single one of these pictures has two characters walking together. It doesn't seem to be just one.
Rem. That's her name.
Rem, you're right. I honestly now that I look at these pictures, I think you're probably going to be playing as the man.
Yeah.
Just because he's sometimes walking with the lady and he's sometimes walking with this other guy.
Yeah, we can which one is it? The guy with the silver hair or?
Yeah, the shorter hair. I think he's the character you're going to be playing as. which is unfortunate. I would like to play as the lady with the sniper rifle. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be you're gonna have a companion depending on when it is in the game.
I am honestly pretty excited about this.
Yeah, I'm still down if you're gonna be playing as that guy, but I would like to play as the lady. She seems cool.
That would be really cool because they're probably gonna do like. I really want them to do a multiplayer type thing because if you're saying like
I have no idea.
Co-op. Sorry. Yeah. Because if it's like Monster Hunter or like Dark Souls.
Well, I don't know if the game's gonna be like Monster Hunter. It's made by the same guy who made God Eater, which is sort of like Monster Hunter.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cool though. I like it.
Yeah, that game looks cool. What else is news? Oh, right. Mario Kart came out. People love it.
I mean, Mario Kart. It's the same good old Mario Kart.
I mean, I can't really talk about it. I haven't played this specific Switch port of... But I did play the game that it's based on, right? Yeah. The port, the Wii U version, right?
Yeah, it just has everything else. Or all the DLC or whatever.
I think it's got like more stuff too. I think it's got characters from Splatoon.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing though is they brought back like battle mode or something.
Yeah, that's cool. The battle mode was terrible on Wii U. Mm-hmm. Never played it, but that's cool. That's a good game. I'm glad that it's coming to Switch. There's also there was other news that came out about video games recently. What was it?
If I go on Google right now, let me Google. Yeah. They usually have like No, there it's that. It usually pops up on my phone, which also I need to mute. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's that Friday the 13th game that's coming out.
Oh yeah, Justin actually messaged us about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a game that is pretty similar to that came out before that game.
Right. What was that one called again? Like something. Slumber Party or something like that.
It's like a Steam game, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
but like they're still updating it, right? And it's similar, but it has like more characters into it, or more like enemies because and they all have like different abilities. It seems like you're just gonna play as that dude. That's Jason, correct?
Yeah, I guess Friday the 13th you'd probably play as Jason. Although, bonus points if they let you play as Miss Pamela Voorhees, who was the original killer in the first movie. Have you seen the first Friday the 13th?
Nope.
That's my favorite one.
I think I could probably watch it now that I'm a grown-ass man.
It's probably the best one out of all of them, and it's really cool. I mean, I already spoiled it right now, so I guess sucks, but like
I mean I found this way. This is bad, but I kind of found a way to just tune out like parts of things that I choose to not remember within like the past couple of minutes or hours. So maybe I'll forget.
It's a cool movie. And it's very. I think if you go into it thinking you know what it's about, because you know about Jason and everything, you know Friday the 13th. I think you'll be kind of surprised if you watch it for the first time.
All right.
Yeah. So I do want to talk about this DLC news that came out
for
Nier Automata.
Whoa! What?
I know. I'm so excited because this game a few months ago they said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, no DLC is going to come for this game." And I was very bummed out because I love that game. I want to play more of it. And then they released a trailer. Did you see the DLC trailer?
I did not know.
So it's crazy, Kyo. It's these fighting arenas that are there's these secret locked doors in the game, and no one knew what they were about. We thought they were just like a
during the game, like in the beginning, in like before this DLC came out.
Yeah, you know how like in Bloodborne, there's that one room that's just have the locked door, and it turned out to be nothing.
I think so. Like we're specific.
Yeah. So It's like that, except there's 3 of them in the world of Nier. I know where they are. You just can't do anything there. Mm-hmm. And what happened is, I think they're gonna. So in the video that they released, you're gonna be able to go into those rooms now, and it's gonna come with new side quests, and there's gonna be these huge arenas, and as you fight through the arenas, you're gonna fight. There's a huge arenas. They're just coliseums. They're not huge, but you are gonna have these crazy fights, and you're gonna earn points, and you can trade it in for loot, and the loot's different. Like, I don't know what they've shown so far is like different hair colors and stuff, but the ultimate loot that you can get is costumes from the original Nier for your characters. So you can dress up 2B as Kaine. You can dress up 9S as young Nier, and you can dress up A2 as young Nier in the later half of the game. But so no old man Nier stuff, I guess, which that's fine. I mean, who would wear his clothes? But maybe 9S could. But then that's not the best part of the boss fight or the DLC. Spoiler. There's a boss. There's 2 boss fights, or there's at least 1 boss fight that's got 2 bosses in it. Mm-hmm. And the secret boss, what they've shown, is the president of Square Enix and the president of Platinum Games.
Like the actual. Okay.
Yeah. And, and they're crazy. They're like level 85, and they have these like crazy bullet hell moves where they shoot their heads at you. Like sprites of their heads, which are like floating in circles. Wow. And they just fill the screen up with like their heads. And it seems insane. And I was watching footage of it, and I really want to fight them. Wow. I can't wait for this DLC. It's going to come out in May.
Oh, that's crazy. That's so, it's really meta, and I kind of like it when like games do that sometimes.
Well, yeah, Yoko Taro, man, he's crazy, right? Yeah. Nier Automata has one of the wildest endings in video games.
Oh, Jesus. You know? Yeah, I really need to pick up on that game too.
Yeah,
I think I could borrow it.
That game, yeah, the 5th and final ending of that game, ending E.
Yeah.
Which, don't be scared about that. You don't need to play through the game 5 times. You need to play you need to play through the game once, because the game keeps going. You know, campaign number 2 is the only time it feels like, oh, I'm playing the same thing from a different perspective. Mm-hmm. But campaign 3 is a different campaign.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna just let everyone know. Yeah. It doesn't. You're not playing through the same missions over and over again. You're playing through the same missions once over from a totally different character.
Excuse me, sir.
Bless you. And the rest of it is new content. Completely new content. And a lot of it too. So it's great.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, can't wait for this DLC. Mm-hmm. I love DLC, especially if the DLC is cool. Like, I love cool DLC. And I love costumes and stuff like that. Whatever, that DLC is fine. But costume DLC kind of makes me sad generally, because it's like, why isn't this just in the game? But yeah, I love I loved Undead Nightmare for Red Dead Redemption. I love GTA 4's DLC. GTA 4 had really good DLC.
Wow. Okay.
Did you ever play GTA 4?
No.
Yeah, it had really good DLC. Trying to think of what other great DLC is there?
Let's say I don't know. I was gonna say like Sonic or some bull.
I can't remember Sonic having any good DLC.
I mean, I can't remember Sonic having any good games. Zing! Whoa! Let me just. Nice. I want to take that back. To be honest, I was so dumb. But I want to go back to the Friday the 13th real quick, and it's called Dead by Daylight. Is the game. That's it. It's similar idea of like running away from a slasher killer.
It's like a multiplayer game.
Yeah, basically 4 against. It's, you know what? The only issue with
like
this
Evolve,
is
right?
It's like Evolve. Yeah. It's like a 4 versus 1 type deal, and like the 4 people are like much weaker.
Right.
And if anything, they don't have much to go off of.
They probably don't have anything to go off of.
Yeah, the only thing they could do is try to escape, and the way they have to do that is like sneak around, distract, and just like make sure they're not caught or whatever.
Right.
But the idea with that game is you just pretty much have to look around, find these power generators to open up an electric gate, and that's pretty much the thing. And like I guess there's like they've been releasing updates on Dead by Daylight. And they came out with a new one with this like this looks like a hag. Well, that's a character's name, and she's like a witch of some sort.
Okay, so you're playing as different. It's just not one.
Yeah.
One.
It's not. It's not
killer.
Jason. It's not like Jason.
Yeah, that's cool. There was a Call of Duty released I think it was a DLC where you got to play as Michael Myers. And you know, he's much tougher than the rest of you are playing, you know, teams.
I remember that. Yeah. It was called, wasn't it called Michael Myers?
Probably. So this is a concept that's been in video games for a bit, you know. Yeah. And I like it. I think it's interesting. I don't really know if I'm interested in playing it, to be honest. You know, it's not like Wait, there's no problem right now with the internet, right? You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm getting notifications.
Yeah, I do hear your phone going off.
Yeah, I'm getting texts saying the internet's not working. Why?
Oh, well, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That's very weird. But anyway, this is a very simple. Not simple, excuse me. This is a very well-worn trope almost. It's still kind of novel because I don't think there hasn't really been games designed around it or there hasn't been too many of those at least, but it has been Michael Myers DLC. I think you still had guns in that as the other people.
I think you were so weaker too. Though. It's either that or like a knife, if I remember.
I know Michael Myers just has a lot more health and can kill you probably in one hit or something.
Yeah. It's a hide and seek game, I think, if I remember. You
know, Jason's been having a pretty good few years in video games because Mortal Kombat, he showed up in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And Freddy Krueger before that showed up in Mortal Kombat. Horror has been creeping back into video games. You know, obviously there's been like Resident Evil, Return to survival horror. Bloodborne is ostensibly a horror game.
Yeah, I really I can't say how much I like I was afraid of it at first, but the idea that I know that it's like a Dark Souls comforted me a bit. But yeah, no, like after getting through like the whole things and you start seeing like the Eldritch horror stuff, it got really cool. I really loved the way Bloodborne did their horrors.
I think Dark Souls 3 is scarier than Bloodborne. There's moments in Dark Souls 3 that make me jump. I was playing with Jingle one time. I think I like yelped. I was like, ah! Because the sound really scared me.
Yeah.
Like, there's also a really scary part in Dark Souls 3 where you're in these prisons. And there's just like you don't see a thing that's just there until you get close because it's pitch black or if you pull out a torch or something and then you just see this face right in your face.
That's definitely something that would. I mean, like it's weird. I feel like I get more scared than anything, but it's a nice little thrill jump scare kind of thing.
Oh my goodness, that always gets me. That and I know it's coming, so like I know to like look for it. And then it's just like, and then instead of scaring me, it just like creeps me out. I'm
right.
Like, oh God.
This is the fact that and then you still have to like look around because it's still pitch dark and whatever, right?
But it doesn't attack you. That's really weird.
It's a mind game. It's a mind game monster.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really great.
That's cool.
But yeah, so that's a cool game that's gonna come out. I can't wait for more interesting game ideas like that. I don't know. Yeah. Not specifically that game, but
I'm honestly scared of it though, because I played what's it called? Dead
Evolve. By Daylight. Oh, Evolve.
I haven't played Dead by Daylight. I've seen like a lot of YouTube videos on it. It looks cool, but the idea still popped in my head as like Evolve, and I played that before, and it was great for the first couple like weeks.
Sure, yeah.
But after a while, it just felt all the same. It didn't feel like it was any different. It felt pretty much like a chore to be the monster in the game.
It felt like a chore.
Yeah, because like I had to think a lot more than than if I were to play as like the survivors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like I feel a little wary, I guess. But I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be like really good. On top of the fact that since Dead by Daylight has came out or has been out, I feel like it's gonna not receive like decent reviews early on, I guess, because of the fact. But I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping it's gonna be good.
The Friday the 13th game.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be all right. I think it's been in development for a while. It wasn't even a Friday the 13th game originally. It was it's just inspired by it, I think. And then they ended up getting the license. Yeah. Which is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. I mean, obviously, yeah. I don't know.
The DLC for Nier.
You know what? I don't know how excited I am for that.
Yeah.
no, the Nier DLC I'm super excited for, but like the Friday the 13th game, like now I'm thinking
it's like I don't know. I think it's like whatever. I think it's cool. But it depends on how much. Yeah, that's the thing. Depending on how much it is.
$10-$20 maybe.
Yeah, maybe for sure. I wouldn't mind doing it with our group of friends and everything, because one thing I do like is scaring the shit out of your friends.
Yeah.
That's always fun. I think, especially if you get to be like the monster or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking about it now. It's like,
I know when it's coming out. It's coming out on the 26th of May. It doesn't say anywhere about how much it's gonna be.
Well,
but we'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully, it's not that much, because honestly, it doesn't look like there's gonna be anything much after that. It just seems like it's gonna be like a multiplayer type thing only.
So, what is it? Guardians of the Galaxy game came out.
The Telltale?
Yeah. I think people are sick of that formula, right?
Yeah.
Telltale? Yeah. I haven't even gotten to play the Walking Dead one, and I like that series, but like,
right?
Dang, like,
is it getting like bad reviews and everything?
I don't know. I just think people are over it. I don't know how bad it is. I think it's like probably it's just like, yeah, it's the same thing as it's always been. Yeah. Just another Telltale game. Yeah. And the Borderlands one was great. That's like their best one, I think. That one and the Walking Dead series.
Is it because like the characters? Because like it's like,
yeah, it's just like really
comedy.
Well, it's like really well written. It's also it's not just funny. It's hardcore. The Borderlands one, you feel like you get really sad. It's really it's a sad game. It's got like ups and downs. It's emotional. It's cool.
Yeah.
They kill off characters that surprisingly, and like or other things get really sad.
Right. Does it go off the Handsome Jack's like storyline or something, or
he's involved in it a little bit, or he's a big part of it for sure, but it's after he died.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, it's mostly just the new character. It's the best writing in Borderlands. I don't like Borderlands that much. I don't love the writing in that series. I think it's kind of whatever. Tales from the Borderlands, the best use of that universe, I think. And it's cool because they like incorporate like odd little things that other Telltale games don't, because it's Borderlands.
Yeah.
So you get money throughout the game and you can spend it and buy like new outfits. You can
just outfits.
No, I think you can buy like other stuff too. I think you buy like bullets for your gun and I don't know, something like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't think that's like that in like the other ones, right?
Yeah, no, not really. Because like there's specific scenes where you have a gun and you can shoot things, just like Borderlands, and it's got the specific ammo types.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That is weird. Like, it's weird how they still implemented that.
Yeah, it's cool. It works. I like it. I highly recommend Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah, if I were to, I don't like Telltale. Ever since I saw the game, the first one that I've seen, was it Wolf Among Us? Ever since I saw that, I was like, whatever. I thought of the idea like they're bringing like fairy tales and everything. I always like that, but like
that's a really good comic series, Fables.
Is Fables?
Yeah.
Like just like Cinderella and everything, or
well, it's like them in modern day New York.
Yeah, I thought that was
really good. Yeah, it's a comic book series, and The Wolf Among Us is like a prequel to that.
I see.
It's an excellent comic book series.
Yeah, I always I liked it at first, but then after a while, it was just like it doesn't sound like my kind of game. But if I were to pick up any of the Telltale games, I probably would pick up Borderlands if through your recommendation, because
and
all the other ones don't seem like
there's good ones like Walking Dead season 1 and 2 are great. Tales from the Borderlands is really good.
Right.
What else I hear Batman's good. I heard Batman's
good.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. I was burping. The other one is
did you play Life is Strange? That's not a Telltale game, but
I have it. Haven't finished it. I think I just stopped on the second episode because I just haven't. I don't know. I think I just don't like those games.
Yeah, they're cool. I don't know. They're good.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're all right, but I don't think they're for me, But yeah, man, I don't know. I haven't played too much like this week either, right? And the only thing I've been playing is like Hearthstone. Like I kind of just picked it up only because I saw a video on YouTube, and they were playing the newest series or newest year of like cards, and it's
okay.
It's kind of like I've kind of just like triggered me to go back in just to see how it is.
So did you get any good loot?
Yeah, like it's similar. I mean, like similarly, like if I were to get like cards in real life, like Pokemon cards, I always like open those up for the chance to get that rare, to get that legendary, golden. Oh man, those are great pulls. But it's really hard to like grind solely. So it's almost a pay to win game, but the way they're doing it from like the way they're doing it, there's this game mode called Standard. I think I could have swore I mentioned this before, but there's like it's this game mode called Standard where you just basically get the last 2 years of card packs, and those are the ones you can use in that mode. And then there's another one called Wild where you can use just about every card that was ever released. But yeah, no, I think that like helps like reduce the amount of money you need to catch up, I guess.
Yeah, no, for sure, that's cool.
But microtransactions are also pretty dumb. But I mean, it kind of works,
isn't it?
Yeah, but it kind of works. It kind of works for this one only because it's pretty much a card game, trading card game, and you can still win without buying any cards. I don't know. It's fun. It's been fun. And then the only other thing that I've been picking up was what's it called? Battlefield 1. I just played that like yesterday, and I played that for a few hours.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was great. And then the dry spell came through, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here, talk with my friend, and just just play something else.
So I played Overwatch this week.
Oh yeah. Was it yesterday or was it more?
No, it's just yesterday. I just played Overwatch. I saw Jocelyn was on, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play Overwatch." Yeah, I got nothing to do, and that's fun. I got the Mercy skin in the loot box.
Oh my god!
So that's cool. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, good pull." Because I don't want to spend any coins on Mercy because I never play as her, but I like that skin.
Yeah, the skins are almost always good.
Yeah. What else did I play recently? I played. Oh yeah, and I got to play with Tanner. That was fun. I played. Oh yeah, I streamed Full Throttle.
I was about to say because I saw the Instagram and you posted a picture.
Yeah, 2 playthroughs or two streams, and I finished it. It was a pretty short game.
Wow, really?
Yeah, much shorter than I remember. But
so did it have that function where you could see the old graphics?
It did. You just push the touchpad and then you can switch back and forth. Awesome. But I played it mostly with the new graphics because I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Really cool game. Probably it's definitely my favorite. Like a lot of it came back to me immediately. Right. I was like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. But then there would be moments where I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and people in the chat had to help me.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah, it was cool though. And I think next week I'm gonna do Grim Fandango because that's one game I never beat.
Oh, it's also on PS4 as well?
Yeah, I have it. I have it on PS4. I never beat it, so I'm thinking about streaming through that. If the chat's going to help me out, that would be great because I don't remember at all. Or I don't know at all. I haven't played that game. But I'm excited because I really liked Full Throttle. Hopefully I really like Grim Fandango. Yeah. Full Throttle, cool game. Really good story. It's like not as funny as a lot of other. Like it's still funny here and there, but it's more serious. And it's
LucasArts, right? That's LucasArts, like point and click. They have their own like little like
it's Tim Schafer
puns, memes, and everything. So it's
Tim Schafer, he did Monkey Island, I think. He did Brutal Legend. He did. I don't know if he did Monkey Island actually. He did Day of the Tentacle, maybe, or is that Ron Gilbert? Yeah, I don't know. He did Psychonauts. Okay, Tim Schafer did Psychonauts. He did Double Fine. The company Double Fine. That's him. Okay. And he did Full Throttle, and it's great. It's my favorite LucasArts adventure game. Still holds up. Really cool story. It's a mystery. It's like a mystery, sort of like noir almost, but it's like got this biker. It's a future biker culture thing going on, right? And there's some really annoying bits because it's an old game and it just doesn't some things don't hold up. There's this demolition derby scene where that's annoying, but there's really cool stuff too. Like I like the biker fights. Like sometimes these there's this part in the game where you have to like that game Road Rage.
Think so. Is that like the Fallout Burnout Paradise or something?
No.
Okay, nope. I don't.
It's this violent biker game where you beat each other up on bikes with weapons. Okay. And you got a section like that in Full Throttle where there's these different bikers and different ones. You get weapons from them if you beat them, but like different ones are weak to different weapons. So there's these people who don't wear goggles, so you can throw fertilizer in their eyes. Okay. Or there's like a guy, this lady has a chainsaw. When you beat her, you get her chainsaw, and that weapon's pretty OP. But like, there's this one guy that you're supposed to beat, and then I was like losing my mind because I was like, I can beat him, but he keeps killing himself afterwards, so I can't get the thing from him. And then I realized what you had to do, and it's like, oh, okay, I see. But yeah, it's really cool game. I streamed it. It's only like 3 hours and 30 minutes ish of stream. Right. Not very long. You can watch it. You can see me get frustrated
at twitch.tv/
Bad Friends Brigade.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, one word. Yeah, great game.
Speaking of like, sorry, go ahead. Speaking of point and click, did you see like the newest games that came through PS4, I guess?
Yeah. So, none of them are point and click, right? They're just retro games.
Like adventure.
DuckTales. You got the DuckTales, which is cool because it's not the remake. It's like the classic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you got Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy. Yeah, that's like a really crazy old game. Mm-hmm. And that series is weird, man, because like I remember I was like following the what was that one where you're the lady? There was that series where you're that lady. Monster World? Yeah, Monster World. And Monster World 4 is like Wonder Boy 3. It gets really weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's cool though. So they did like a full-on remake of Wonder Boy with new sprites and stuff. And I think you can switch it back to the old graphics if you want.
That's cool.
But that game seems super cool. You get to like transform into these different. It's almost like Shantae. You know Shantae?
No.
Okay, Shantae is this really cool series of platformers that where you play as this genie. Shantae is really good if you're into 2D platformers.
It's a genie?
Yeah, you play as this genie named Shantae.
I think I remember you mentioning that before.
Yeah, I've probably played almost all of them. I just haven't beaten many of them. I beat one, I think. Mm-hmm. But they're cool platformer games, kind of Metroidvania. You can go back to like old areas with new powers. Right. But the cool, like the trick is that she's a genie and she has these powers that can transform her into different animals. I think she has different powers in other games, but that's like the main power suite, you know, like for solving puzzles. You turn into like a monkey and then you can climb these walls, or you can turn into an elephant and you can charge through things. But Wonder Boy's like that too, because you transform into these different animals. Like a dragon, I think, is like the first thing you turn into. Yeah. And other things, and you can use these powers in combat, but you also use them for the world, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I remember there was another one I saw too called Siberia? Or Siberia. Siberia 3. I remember seeing like the old ones, but I haven't played them before. And I thought it was interesting that I saw like a third coming out and it's like new.
Yeah, that's weird because Dreamfall, there's that Dreamfall series also, which is like Longest Journey, and so in my mind Siberia and Longest Journey are very similar because they're both adventure games. Yeah, starring ladies from a specific era, and so you're saying there's a Siberia 3 now?
Yeah, it's coming out recent, or like soon. Sorry, recent. What am I looking at? The 25th, which is in 2 days.
Cool. That's cool because because Longest Journey had a sequel that wait, Siberia 3 that came out already, didn't it? Yeah, it said it came out on April 19th.
April 19th?
On Steam, yeah. Oh, is it coming out on PS4?
It's coming out on PS4 and Xbox One.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And Switch. What?
So this game series and the other one, Longest Journey, they Longest Journey had the Dreamfall stuff, and that's crazy that both of these games like what a trajectory they both had. And I know Longest Journey, the original one, and the original Siberia, they're supposed to be very, very good adventure games. I would like to try them out sometime. I'd rather play them on a computer probably. Really? Why not? Because I want a mouse. Playing full throttle on.
I was about to ask, like, when you play full throttle, do you still have like the mouse, or do you have to?
Yeah, you have a pointer.
Okay.
But like you have to use your controller for it.
Okay, but you still like control your character. Ooh, excuse me, with like the other stick, or.
Okay. Yeah, you have to like move. You have to point the mouse at things and click like the button, and it pops up this UI HUD thing with like 4 different commands that you can go touch it with your hand or kick it or talk to it or look at it. Those. And I mean, there's some concessions for you don't have to go through your inventory and click a thing to drag it to another thing. You can just like hit L1 and R1 to cycle between your things. It'll turn your your cursor into the if you need
into the item
exactly right? To interact with the environment. But it's pretty fine. But I would prefer a mouse,
right?
It's
just the classic point and click adventure.
Yeah, it's just kind of annoying to do it with a keyboard. I mean, I'm sure Grim Fandango is going to be fine because in that game there's no mouse cursor. I don't think. I think you just move Manny Calavera to things and click the button.
Right.
It's just like a Tomb Raider or something.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
I think I want to. I miss all those games, man, because it's not so much.
That's interesting that you hate the Telltale games, but you like
I like
point and clicks because Telltale games, that's their inspiration.
Yeah, I don't know, but if the Telltale games always changes its storyline, right? I think Telltale games there's a strict storyline. You just have to pixel hunt and just look for the items and just find the right path.
Wait,
right?
Telltale games are pixel hunt? Those old games are pixel hunt.
That's what I meant.
Games.
That's not what Telltale games do. Telltale games whenever you make a decision, doesn't it change to a different story? If you kill a character, you're gonna probably have a different ending, opposed from when you don't kill him and then it becomes a different ending from there.
I think it's the illusion of choice is greater than the actual divisions, if that makes sense.
It doesn't matter what I choose, it's still going to be the same thing, or things
tend to come back around in Telltale games. There's a famous example in the first season of The Walking Dead. There's there's a moment where you have to choose between two characters,
right?
And it feels like it's this really big moment, but in reality, one character always that one of them is not going to die,
right?
And the other one will die even if you try to save them,
right?
And so it didn't matter which one you try to save.
I mean, I can be living proof for that because I did play. There was one night that my friend invited me over, and we ended up playing the Game of Thrones one, and they started it over for me, and then. I chose. They said the tip said it doesn't matter what you do. Silence can be an option, and so I chose throughout my time with the controller with the character that they have given me to not do anything, and pretty much the decisions were pretty much made the same because they already knew what was supposed to happen or whatever. And it seems like the game still makes you go forward. And
this big. I mean, I don't want to downplay it too much. I know
they also didn't like that, by the way. My friends.
Well, yeah,
I mean, that I didn't choose it.
If you're not gonna if you don't take a game seriously, it could be annoying. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're not into it, you're not into it. But it's not that dissimilar to those old point and click games, is what I'm saying.
I guess.
It's I don't know. Literally where they're taking their main inspiration from.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the old ones.
You should play The Dig. The Dig was a really good one.
The Dig?
The
quote
dig.
Unquote The Dig? Oh, okay.
There's
a few by I forgot what they're called, but they're
Sierra.
Spy Fox, Pajama Sam. What was the other one? It was very kid.
Whoa, what? Yeah, I don't know any of these ones.
It's Spy Fox. Let me just get the developers or Humongous. Wow, that's bad. I don't know. Humongous Entertainment. I feel like
isn't that humongous?
I think it's humongous.
Wait, why didn't you think it was humongous? Why are you saying all these other ones?
Humongous.
Humongous.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Humongous Entertainment. They do Spy Fox. Sorry, I said that already. Pajama Sam, Putt Putt. I haven't played that one. Freddy the Fish. These are games that you get in a cereal box, right? And they're point and clicks, and that's what triggered me, or not triggered me.
I guarantee you, those Telltale games are better than those games.
Fuck that! I love these games.
I don't know these games. These are like weird. These are weird ones.
These are 90s like PC games.
Yeah, but I mean like these aren't like Broken Sword or Day of the Tentacle or something.
Yeah,
those are like I think what people generally like. When you think of the point and clicks, right?
Yeah.
You think of Monkey Island, Broken Sword.
It's still point and click though. I mean,
I'm sure, but I mean, I don't think anyone.
They're pretty good, apparently.
I've never ever in my life had anyone bring up Spy Fox.
Well, you should take a look at Pajama Sam and just take a gander.
All right,
I recommend. But yeah, no, Spy Fox is also another classic. It's weird. I thought you would know about it too, which is interesting. But I guess they're pretty like low key, to be honest. And thinking about it now, I don't think a lot of people would know it. I think it's just because of the fact, like, I don't know. I was very fortunate to have it at a very early age, and I didn't mute my phone. So if you guys heard that PlayStation,
I didn't hear it. That's me. Hear it.
Okay, cool. But yeah, no.
There's a really good one that came out. A point and click game that came out within the last 10 years, maybe more than 5 years for sure. It's called Yesterday, and I recommended it to Timmy, and he played it and he liked it a lot too. So it's I think I recommended it to him. Maybe he found it on his own. I don't know. I recommended it to people. Yeah. It's a great game. It's definitely hews closer in the style of Monkey Island or Day of the Tentacle than it does like Telltale games. Yeah. But it's cool. It's very dark. So I guess I'd compare it closer to something like Broken Sword because its tone is dark. It's a sort of a murder mystery, and it's really neat. It's got a really cool story.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I looked it up online yesterday, game, and I'm just looking at this one image that I'm seeing, and I'll just go ahead and say it says torture, and then I just see things on it that are making me.
There's like ritualistic murder. It's got like a like a conspiracy. It's cool. It's a really cool dark adventure game that I highly recommend for people who especially if you like Broken Sword. Okay, Broken Sword is definitely the key inspiration, I think, just because that's a conspiracy laden murder mystery from the 90s, so
there was another game that came out recently. I think we talked about it though. It's another classic point and click, Thimbleweed Park.
That's not a classic, that's recent.
But it's a classic, if you know what I'm saying.
It's a throwback.
It's a throwback.
Yeah, Ron Gilbert made it.
I think that was a Kickstarter
game. Yeah, that game. I hear good stuff about Thimbleweed Park. Right? It's really cool. Definitely got a Mulder and Scully / Twin Peaks vibe to it. It's cool.
Yeah,
I'd play it.
Oh,
the UI looks just like like Day of the Tentacle or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it, man. Jesus. I can't stop looking through all this stuff. Dragon Quest Heroes 2.
Dope. I love Dragon Quest Heroes.
Seen it, looking at it. Sorry. I remember. I think Jingle was talking about it.
No, he wants to play the actual Dragon Quest game.
Oh.
Oops. Dragon Quest 11, I think.
Oh wow! Damn. All right then.
Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes is the Warrior spinoff, but it's really good. It's probably one of my favorite. Dragon Quest Heroes, the first one, is probably one of my favorite Musou games. I don't know. It's a tie between that one and Hyrule Warriors for sure.
It's kind of what I'm seeing because it kind of says the same thing like Destiny Warriors series.
Dynasty Warriors.
Fucking A, yes, Dynasty Warriors. Oh man.
It's Omega Force.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, obviously the Berserk game wasn't great. And their Titan game was pretty cool. But the last really good one by them that I played like really good was the Dragon Quest Heroes, which was great. And I don't know I know thing one about Dragon Quest. I just haven't played those games. So it was cool to experience that rich cast, you know.
Yeah.
I really liked it. And this one seems to be doing all the right things, you know. It's the same thing. You have bigger cast. It looks great. Love the art style.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Is it? No, I was about to say if it's freaking Persona 5 situation, but it obviously is not.
What do you mean?
We just said it was like Dynasty Warriors. It's supposed to say Destiny.
Like the combat's not turn-based. No. It's warrior style. It's Akira Toriyama though, you know, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
He's the artist, like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
His art really translates well, I think, in video games.
Just like in general, or just like in his games, right?
Yeah, like I'm thinking about Chrono Trigger or any Dragon Ball Z game or, you know, any Dragon Quest game.
Yeah, you could tell it's like the same art style, right?
Yeah, it's the same artist. He's great.
Yeah, it's cool. It gives me all nostalgic. I love it. All right.
Oh my gosh, I love those Heroes games though when they're good.
So what are you gonna do now, June, with all this free time, with finishing, you know, freaking Persona 5.
So yeah, I platinum, right? I know I already finished it the second time.
Oh my god.
I platinumed it, but I was second, man. Jingle platinumed it before me even.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
Not a hard platinum. Definitely not a hard platinum. It's really great. That is a fucking great game. Yeah. One of the best games. Just period. And yeah, I mean, man, I want to play more of it. You know, I might do another playthrough of that if I don't have anything to play.
Right.
Because it's so good. It's so good. And, you know, I love the things that carry over. Mm-hmm. That's really great. You can unlock earlier skills or later skills early, you know, for your later playthroughs. And, you know, all the stats, your social stats, they all carry over.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have your knowledge at max or whatever, that you'll have it at max the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just great. I love the combat. I bumped it up.
Combat's great.
Yeah, I bumped up the difficulty for New Game Plus.
Wow, they're really just going at it, those dogs.
I think it's just one dog.
It sounded like two for a second. I think I'm hearing
maybe
multiple
it's two
now.
Dogs. I think that's one dog.
Okay, yeah, it's just echoing.
Yeah.
Persona's really good. I'm still in like the third bit. I made progress though. Like the thing that was really annoying is that there was one point in which I was like going through and I went pretty far and I haven't saved yet, but all my characters are low. I forgot to heal before I went to battle. I got caught. Went through that battle and they got an ambush, and I think Homa or whatever, or Hana, the light,
the incident,
incident, but it has a low chance, right? Apparently that was tossed around. Did I mention this before? Did I?
No.
Okay, well, it was tossed around on everyone but everyone, and they all died immediately. So that sucked. The only thing that kept me through though is with my character. He apparently I had a persona that like blocked that in general, so there was no way we were gonna like go through that.
Yeah.
And I was out of SP. I couldn't really use any items I didn't think about using items to heal me. I just wanted to get out of there so I could save. And then they just kept throwing that. I just did rush mode. It took about like 5 minutes for me to get the last angel, which is one of the things that were like shooting at me.
Yeah.
And got to the last one after 5 minutes, and then she decides my character 2 is pretty low. She decides to not do Hana anymore. She decides to do self-destruct.
Yeah.
and then my character dies, and then I lost all my data. Not all my, pretty much lost all my progress, and now I got to start all over again. And that's what first threw me off from playing Persona. Not also the fact that every time I pick it up, I can't stop playing, because every time I just start Persona, there's just no end for me stopping. Like, we talked about this before. Like, I want to go make myself something to eat because it's been like 3 hours since I haven't eaten. And I just decide, okay, when it comes to nighttime, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna go make something to eat. Then I get a call, or I get just a message saying that, oh, hey, you want to come hang out or whatever, and like, okay, sure, I guess. And then just that process keeps going, and then I end up going in like the palace again, and then I'm just in there again, back to square one.
You're making me want to play Persona.
Just saying that I can't escape.
You should I don't know, you know what I think you'd really like about that game?
What's that?
Is later level Persona. Okay, later, like, so there's different confidants, right? And there's one, if you max out the strength arcana all the way, you can fuse like higher level Persona without paying for it, or I mean, by paying for it, like, you know, higher than your level.
Yeah,
because you can't do that earlier on. And once you get that ability, you can start fusing together all these crazy Persona. And so people have broken the game, like, and so I have this Persona now, Yoshitsune, and he has like, he either reflects or drains every form of attack except for guns.
Okay.
And he's got the best physical damage move in the entire game.
Wow. Okay.
Which I don't remember the name of it, but it does like, what is it, like 7 or 12? I don't remember if it's 7 or 12 light physical attack damage. Like, but so it does it like over and over and over again. It's super good.
Wow.
And and he just like drains, like if anyone hits me with, you know,
anything other than,
I mean,
bullets.
like a status effect will probably get me, right? Like if they do brainwash or something. But like if they're hitting me with, you know, fire, I just eat the fire. You know, if they hit me with like darkness, I deflect the darkness back into them.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice.
So good. Yeah, if anything, I should get that one power on it where it gives me back insta heal, where I can recover from status ailments after one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be like unstoppable, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna want to try to pick that up. Is that the one?
Well, it's hard to make. You're gonna need to do a bunch of stuff, and you're gonna have to max out that Arcana first.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want, like, we already talked about like speed running, and there's no way you can speed run this game. But I just want to make it a bit fast. No, you shouldn't. But the fact that the idea that I know that it's gonna take 100 hours is really draining on me already, because I know. I think if I didn't know that, I think I would have been fine, because it sucks. It's just like a lot of time.
I mean,
obviously it's gonna be like, really fun time,
right? Me, Justin, and Kyo, or
what's up?
Me, Justin, and Jingle have like all beaten it, and Zach's like pretty deep into it. You know, like
Erica's further than me too.
Yeah, like it's fast. It's like you don't think about it. You know, you in fact, like, you're always like towards the end of the game, you're like, damn it, I wish I had more time. Like, you know, you're bummed out because, I don't know. To me, it feels like it goes by so fast because you're running out of time constantly. You know, you're always like, you know, I have to do this or I have to do this, but then I have to definitely finish that dungeon by this point, you know, and I have to do that. And so it gets to a point where you're running out of, it's not that you have too much time or it takes too long. It's like you're always making every day in that game, you're making a choice. And when you make that choice, you're denying another choice, you know?
Right.
And that's like that is awesome. It's so stressful. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's got this, you're always making a choice that's always benefiting you in some way, but you're always giving something up at that moment.
That I mean, that just goes back to the thing I was talking about earlier, where like if every time I like and like start the game up, like I can't stop because I know that once I do this thing, like once I go like do studying or whatever, I could go to like the burger place and go increase my guts so I could finally go talk to the guy at the gun store to get the real gun. And then after that, like another task comes up or whatever. But then again, at the same time, I do have to go back to the palace because another. If not, my character's gonna get screwed.
And the thing is, like, the really clever thing they do is the unlocks that you get generally help you save time, so you can do two things, or you can do multiple. Like you can maximize, and so. Like level 10 of the Temperance Arcana allows you to go out again after a dungeon. After a labyrinth or memento or whatever. You can go out again that night. And that's awesome because before that you couldn't move, you couldn't, you had to go straight to bed afterwards, and you lose your mind. Because you're like, oh, but who could want to hang out with me right now? There must be some, and you have that option now. And then, and so you can still do that stuff. There's certain there's one social link that closes way earlier than everyone else's. So if you don't do that in time, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
And I missed it the first time through, so that bummed me out. The second time through, I got all of the confidants maxed out. I had all the I had everything. I did everything. I have all the like specific weapons that you can get from sacrificing Persona to the electric chair. I got it all, man. And I'm real pumped. Everyone's got their best gear on. I got the best Persona for me. It's so fun, and it's so fun running through it again on like a different difficulty. Obviously, it goes by way faster.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I beat the game twice already. I haven't put 200 hours into it, But, like, at the same time, it's like, it's still lengthy. I did put in another, like, close to 60 hours. It was a lot of video game. But,
it is a lot of video game.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, I think I might pick it back up. I just need...
we got a podcast about it someday.
Someday, or we'll figure it out. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything else from me. I think that's just pretty much it for me for this week. Yeah,
what are we playing? Were we ever gonna do Game Club again, where we both play a game and talk about it?
I don't even know what game I don't even know what games there are right now.
There was always Night in the Woods. I really heard that game's good.
I've been saying that for like a couple of...
I know. I want to play it, but like I want to do it for Game Club.
Yeah, we could do it. If anything, for this week. It's definitely much shorter than Persona, so I'm definitely down.
I don't think you should... Yeah, and I don't think you have to like... Like if you don't like a game, I don't think you should force your way through it.
Yeah.
If you're not into Persona,
I
don't think you should like force your way through it.
Oh no, I love Persona. Like, it's a good game. It's just, the idea of the 100 hours for some reason it's not going for me.
But how many hours do you think you put into like Minecraft? You definitely put over 100 hours into Overwatch.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, right? It's a meaningless distinction almost. It's like you can put in 20 hours into Assassin's Creed and beat it, but every time you play an Assassin's Creed game, you're probably playing at least like 60 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm always going for all of the things in Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of. I kind of just want to. My thing is, I always want to try to rush it, only because like I've already been behind already. Like I still haven't played Nier. I still haven't played like.
I think the worst.
Yakuza 0.
But I think the worst thing you could do, for like, I think we do this a lot. We're like, oh man, we're missing the zeitgeist. We're missing the boat. You know, we're missing the conversation. So I need to finish through this game. I need to punch it out so I can finally talk about it. And that's a terrible way to play video games. You're not enjoying. You're thinking about other games while you're playing the game you're playing, and that's not a good way to play video games. I don't think. I think you should focus on the game you're playing. And so, a great thing is like when you go to a game that's old, right? Like you go to a game that's already been released, or that no one's talking about now, and you play that, and it's like you're enjoying it on your own terms. You're not like rushing through it because because the conversation is going to be the same whether you beat it today or you beat it like 2 months from now,
right.
And so like it's really great, I think, to just take your time with video games.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know. I think that's the other thing too. Yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I'm rushed because I want to like talk about it, and then it's not stressing me out, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just take my time with it. Yeah. It is really fun. I guess I think I am stressing out about it. Jesus.
I mean, like, I think that's why, like, like you can't really rush a game like Hearthstone or Overwatch.
That's true now.
There's no end game there.
Yeah. And then like Battlefield 1, that's same thing, same boat as well, right?
Have you even touched the campaign in Battlefield 1?
Nope. No, I usually don't with those types of games. Like, what's it called? The Call of Duty as well. Like, I never played the campaign on that. I usually just played multiplayer.
Yeah, I usually only play campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's everyone. I think
no, that's not even true. Most of the player base is multiplayer focused.
Oh,
I don't know. Like, I've played like a few multiplayer modes in those games, and I've liked them, but I don't like sticking. I don't know. I don't like investing too much into multiplayer.
Right.
Because it can go away.
Yeah.
True. You invest, like, how many people are still playing Modern Warfare 3?
Like a lot. Maybe. Not really.
Probably.
No, not.
I don't know. You saw how many people were playing Jedi Outcast.
Yeah. There was a lot more back then.
Yeah, imagine if you just like invested everything into that game now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I see. It dies pretty eventually, right?
Yeah, it will die. Whereas Persona 5 is never gonna die. Nier is never gonna die.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should probably think about doing that, but like getting a night in the woods.
Do you want to do that this week?
I'm down.
Are you down?
Yeah. I think I could definitely schedule throwing that in because I think I'm looking for something new to play, just to get the old taste of something new.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm excited to play that in the woods.
Yeah, let's do that for next week then.
All right. Yeah, next week we'll do Night in the Woods.
Right.
During the week, I will be streaming Grim Fandango at some point.
Oh, heck yeah.
And
Twitch.tv/Bad Friends Brigade.
Ah, man, I really wish I could stream Persona.
Yeah, that does suck. But you don't want to get hit by that lawsuit.
Maybe it's not gotta be a lawsuit. They're just gonna cancel. No. They're gonna try and destroy your
account,
Twitch account. Yeah, which is so stupid, dude. They are so out of touch. Did you see that press statement?
I did not.
It's gross. It was like something about like, do not, it was like, don't, stream past July something.
Oh yeah,
you have been warned.
Wow,
this is like really intense.
All right, freaking A.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's been bad. Not Bad Friend Brigade. Binch Bros. That's what we are. Thank you for listening, everybody. go find June at twitch.tv/Bad Friends Brigade to go watch him play Grim Fandango. And I'll just be here, just sitting around, playing other games, maybe more Hearthstone. And yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
When I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. Nothing can stop me.
All right.